Assalamu alaikum. Students, first of all, I welcome you back to this class. And as I told you yesterday, we are going to discuss in detail different types of writing that you are given in the paper. Our purpose is to guide you in every respect. Okay? So I'll be talking about different types of writing and their implications and the detail and how you can attempt better, effectively, impressively. And you already know there are three different types of writing in your new paper. Out of the 5 questions, one will be descriptive writing, two will be arguments, and two will be narrative writings. Now, please, as I have already shared this thing with you, that your paper one is the game changer. Your grade in Cambridge will largely depend on your performance in paper one. Therefore, you have to practice a lot. Write again and again. Overcome your weaker areas. Okay? Practice, practice, and practice. And I have already shared this thing also with you that when we receive examiner reports, the first sentence that the examiner writes is, in some of the centers, candidates and the teachers practiced well. Now, the first topic here was a descriptive writing, the paper that you were given. Okay, the question is, describe sights, sounds, and activities at the end of a busy day, busy school day. Okay, a busy day at school. So the scenario, the scene will be the school, not outside. Okay, then, and the guideline that you are given is, remember that you are describing the people and atmosphere and not just what everyone is doing. Now please listen, this is not a rule that only narrative writing can give you good marks. It is all your own skill. Some of the students, they are very good at observation. They have very good vocabulary, developed vocabulary, and they can describe things in a beautiful way. Therefore, this is not always that you are going to get good marks only if you write a story. This is all baseless, you may say, story. Please, number one, when you are writing or attempting a descriptive writing question, what you need? You need two things. One is your vocabulary, that you know the words, how to describe. And the second thing is your observation. If you have a microscopic observation, if you have the eyes of a camera that moves around and leaves nothing out, you can write an excellent writing, descriptive writing. Now, this question can start in the classroom, then move outside in the corridor, and then into the playground, and maybe then into the car parking area. You have to move step by step. Who are the people involved? Of course, when the school closes, there are a lot of rushing students. They are rushing all around. They are shouting, they are crying, maybe some of them. There is a lot of fun going on. Maybe some games are going on. Some are playing maybe cricket, some other games, etc. Okay, but the question says, at the end of a busy school day. Okay, now please, you can begin. Okay, one more thing, very, very important. For an effective descriptive writing, you need to use metaphoric language. You need, by metaphoric language, here I mean, you need to use similes, metaphors, then you may say alliteration. Alliteration means repetition of the same similar sounding words. Okay? There is a whole lot. Now, please, one more thing. Whenever somebody is writing descriptive writing, the person, whatever he or she writes, creates an image, a picture in your mind, and that is called imagery. What is imagery? Imagery is mental picture. And there are two types of imagery. One is called visual, when you write something and the reader is able to imagine, think what is happening. For example, in this case, as the school closing time approaches, okay, there is some chitter chatter among the students. Some of them are stealthily packing their bags, and some of them are looking at the teacher, waiting for him to end. Okay, and the teacher, even the teacher who was so fresh in the morning, like who was so fresh in the morning, like a freshly blossomed rose, is now withered. The heat of the summer and hard work have made him, as you may say, have lost his freshness. Okay. Now, please, generally, what happens if you are continuously working in summer, maybe for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, and you don't get any time to go to the washroom, and you cannot freshen up yourself for so many reasons. What generally happens? There is a very thin layer of sweat and dirt on your face, which makes your face a bit, you may say, lacking luster. So what will happen? For example, the students, they are ready to rush out because the school is about to close. And then the scene begins. Now, one more thing. A descriptive writing is not a narrative writing. Please do remember, you do not have to narrate. You have to describe. For example, the scene where we have to describe sights and sounds. Out of the classroom, we are now in the corridor. What is happening there? Students, some of them rushing, who are still energetic, and perhaps those who brought a good brunch from their home, they are fresh, but some of them, they are tired, they are exhausted, they are trudging along with their heavy bags. Okay, then bags also, for example, if it is a you would say they are pulling the bags, so they make noise. You can describe that noise. It is generally unpleasing. Okay, and then some of the kids, you can describe them. Some are smart ones, some are a bit heavy. Okay, then you are in the play area. Okay, what is going on there? And you see, soon after the school closes, there is a lot of activity in the school play area. There are teams. Automatically, they form teams. Okay, Some are playing cricket, some are playing football, some other game are going on. And in all this, you may say, chaos and confusion, the bullies, the bullies find it the most opportune time to play their tricks. And you see, there is a lot of bullying going on in the play area. Some generally the junior ones, maybe primary students, or the big bulky ones, the big bulky ones among them. Okay, they are chasing weaklings. Okay, they are chasing weaklings for their art, for their skill. So in this way, you can use comparisons, you can use vocabulary, descriptive words. A lot of descriptive words are needed for writing an effective descriptive writing. Okay, then another thing, because we are talking about people who are out there, maybe the management people, the heads are also there. They are supervising a tsunami of students. Tsunami of students. Once again, alliteration. So they are supervising, but they are also tired. You can describe them after days of hectic, hard work. They are also tired. They do not want to shout, or they do not want to call the students and to behave themselves, or perhaps they are keeping their patience. They are showing that they are more disciplined and polite. Okay, but perhaps they are used to such situations. Okay, then another interesting area can be the canteen, where a lot of noise is going on. What kind of noise? Maybe shouting. Some people, some students are asking for some drinks, maybe, and the canteen people, you know, they have to keep their patience. They cannot be as rowdy and as noisy as students, and they just ignore. They show as if they don't listen anything, but they're doing their job. And then there is also pushing going on. Actually, you are describing. Therefore, you can describe everything. And then you come to the teachers area, where the teachers are busy in making, maybe they are scurrying. Now listen, when we walk with our steps, shorter ones, but we are quick in a hurry, we use word scurry. So lady teachers are scurrying in the corridors to submit their assignments, maybe in notebooks and something else, lest they should be late for their bus who is waiting outside, or for their uh, conveyance, which is outside there. And then some of the teachers carrying heavy bags and notebooks, because our teachers, especially junior teachers, they are always loaded with, you may say, um, a lot of books, notebooks. That is the, you may say, routine of a school life, that notebooks are considered to be very, very important. And they're carrying back a lot of homework, a lot of work to be done at home. Then outside on the road near the car parking area, you can imagine what is happening there. So you can describe it, honking of the cars, then maybe some scuffles, maybe noise, too much noise, and indiscipline, you know. So in this way, you can write a very effective descriptive writing. But once again, please, when you're describing, plan your word. For example, in this situation, you could plan 5 paragraphs in the classroom, in the corridor, in the stairs, outside in the play area, then the management area, and then the canteen, and then outside. And in this way, you could write very, very powerful descriptive writing. Okay. Here I would read just one passage for you from a great writer. Now please listen a bit carefully. This is from Moby Dick by Herman Melville. Description of a bar. Okay. Now look at the word the writer is using. Okay. Crossing this dusk. Please, fan band kar diye. Fine, it's okay. I'm comfortable. Crossing this dusky entry and on through yon low-arched way, cut through what in old times must have been a great central chimney with fireplaces all round. You enter the public room. A still duskier place is this, with such low, ponderous beams above and such old, wrinkled planks. Look at the beauty of these words, wrinkled planks. Wood has also aged, okay? Wrinkled planks beneath that you would almost fancy you trod some old craft's cockpit, especially of such a howling night. Now the night is howling. So as I told you earlier, metaphoric language. Uh, when this corner anchored old ark rocked so furiously. On one side stood long, low, shelf-like table covered with cracked glass cases filled with dusty. So D is being repeated, dusty. Okay. Then dusty rarities gathered from this wide world's, again alliteration, wide world's remotest nooks, projecting from the future projecting from the further angle of the room stands a dark-looking den, the bar, the rude attempt at a right whale's head. Be that how it may, there, there stand the vast arched bone of the whale's jaw, so wide. Now the comparison with the whale, so wide a coach might almost drive beneath it. So in this way, I would advise that please go through some of the descriptions, especially either by Charles Dickens or by Thomas Hardy. If you read the opening chapters of any of these writers, Charles Dickens or Thomas Hardy, you will see they are master describers. They are masters at description. They go on describing paragraph after paragraph, and you do not feel bored at all. Hopefully listen. I hope some of you will